Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Jesus Luzardo. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go now? Here's Kyle Tucker.
Tonight, right fielder, number 23, Kyle Tucker.
And we're underway here in Philly. There's a strike. Two. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said. I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Foul ball. Strike two. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound. Till I reach the top, I can't never stay. Yeah, I been in the deep. Know if you hit me, it come with a feet. All of this drip can't get it for cheap. I hit a cat when you giving a speech. I'm at the top, so they gunning for me. I gotta eat us a bon appetit. Lay all the sauce when I go on the beat. My competition, it gotta be me.
Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Blake Snell. What do we have on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Siggy. Fought off foul. And that is out of play.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Got him swinging. One gone here.
Batting second, first baseman, Bryce.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Hey! The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Good job to fight that one off.
Ball, that's low.
And
That's
that
ball
just misses.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2-2. Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
off the plate.
inside edge.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Payoff pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive, and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. A 1 down. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We played an inning. No score.
Now it's time for play. Hey, feels like a holiday. Just put on your best and relieve your stress. Hey, feels like a holiday. Bills paid, sipping lemonade up in the shade.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top of the second, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone. Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Moore gets under it. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tommy Edman at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And there's
Outside,
a ball.
that's a ball.
In the air out towards right center. Garcia settles under it. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. No score.
Throwing cannons down the field. I'm a wild out. Step up to the plate, no hesitation. I'm a wild child. Crowd control. Break them loose, they mind. We feel no wild out.
And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Drop top Benzo, sitting on Lorenzo's. European kid, looking real fresh, yo. Roll down the window. What's up, baby? My name's KD.
That's in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And the 0-1. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ball 1.
Hit hard, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That's a ball.
The Phils with a chance to score first here in the third and final game of the series. Two on, one out. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
First and second, one out. Here's Dylan Moore.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Ground ball up the middle. There's one. Oh, look at the stop. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
That one fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Inside ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
I just wanna play like we supposed to. Gotta win it all like we supposed to. Dominate the game like we supposed to. I'm just staying in my lane and I'm supposed to. Be 100 ain't a thing. I ain't checking for no lames. Only gang with the dudes that I'm close to. On right away, I just fell through. Drawing at the plays.
All 1.
Fastball is outside. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Man at second. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
That's a ball.
Here's a 2-2. Out towards right center field. Garcia heads after it. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Hesson.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So now with one away and a man at second, Hesung Kim now at the plate. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
Ball one. Luzardo, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Here's a 1-1. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Flying around third is Betts. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Late on that fastball. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Got the out.
Up next, for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's
Ball
down
two.
and away.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hey!
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. This is Phillies baseball on the show North. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Ball, that's inside.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swing and a ball popped up. Smith should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Up next, for the Phillies, shortstop, Trey Turner.
He left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Now the 0-1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball hit him.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The lefty, the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a foul ball. Two now. And downstairs.
Damn.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Man at first, one away. Step off throw to first, and Turner's back in. Runner on the move. Called strike 3. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
In the dirt, blocked. And the slider just misses.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
This one in the air right field. And that is foul. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. Back at the ballpark, rubber match alert singing. 2 teams who really want this one, and it shows. Tie game, and we're right in the thick of it.
Yeah, you can sense both teams treating every at-bat with postseason intensity. Nobody wants to give an inch.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball 3.
And a payoff pitch. Now there's a bullet down the line. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Ball, that's inside.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
That's out.
The 1-0.
Tough spot right here. A
inside.
couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Late swing, fouled off. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run double and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball, left side. Boom. Goes out to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
At next, for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Alex McFarland appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. McCambly also getting ready. This one in the air, center field. De La Cruz has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
Up next, for the Dodgers, third baseman Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Flied to right his first time.
Ball, that's too high.
Man at second. That
Ball,
one
that's
outside.
outside.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches. They're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fouled off. He was late. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That's a strike.
2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
The 0-2. Struck him out swinging.
Up next,
Strikeout
for the
number
Phillies,
8.
Right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Phillies down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Another strikeout for Snellzilla. He's been dynamite in this one.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Brian De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on the ground right side. And that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Phillies down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
I got it advance and I got it grind. Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope that better days are coming for all my kinfolk. In the past, all the days where you been broke, been hurt, been scarred, been hard. I'm not saying that it's easy.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Nope, outside.
And the 1-0. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Sosa throws to first in time. One away here in the 5th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Hey!
One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. Ripped to right. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher.
Ball,
he had
that's
a talk
out.
with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Two down, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Luzardo, the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Freddie Freeman the opposite way. His 23rd of the year. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jesus Luzardo out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Alex McFarland. Yeah, this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
So two down, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
Ball, that's
one
up
there.
there.
The 1-0.
That's a
And
ball.
Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one in there across the letters. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies 1. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Dylan Moore stands in for the Phillies. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
That's outside.
That
Ball,
one
that's
misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses.
Nope.
So a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Moore aboard here at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. One out man at first. Digging in, Bryce Harper.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. The Dodgers leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Blake Snell with the strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Hey! Left field. Snags it on the run. And that is that. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies 1.
Spacing out, then took the lions out. The rap game of giants, play shot to the top. Pop tops quicker than melodies. Are you scared of me? The rhyme's gonna blow on my head.
Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits
that ball went
at
out.
90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. Swing and a foul out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next, for the Dodgers, second baseman Tommy Edman.
All 1.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Hey!
And a 2-1 on the way.
Ball,
Just
that's
missed. That's ball
No,
four.
ball
Tried
four.
another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Quick toss to first.
Safe.
Edman dives back in safely. Betts,
Nope.
the next to hit,
Outside.
takes outside. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And
Ball.
Mookie takes. Foul ball. Check
Ball
swing,
three.
no appeal. 3 balls and a strike. Runner on the go. This one in the air, center field. De La Cruz under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next, for the Dodgers, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Edman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball. Down.
In the dirt. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. That
Ball
misses.
3.
Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. So a
That's
walk
ball 4.
puts runners at first and second.
Up next,
Well, that's a nice
for
job
the
of grinding
Dodgers,
out that
center
at-bat. Saw a
fielder,
lot of
Hesung
pitches and
Kim.
ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Next to hit, Hesung Kim.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Dodgers trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that is downstairs. And the count's full. Shohei Ohtani up next for the Dodgers. So now 3-2. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two now. This one smoked on its way out of here. Kyle Tucker sends it out. His 21st of the year. And they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Alex McFarland departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now
out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Zach McCambley.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ohtani stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that's outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Freddie Freeman would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. And that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Got one close, rule the ball. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's the 3rd out. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th, Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That misses. Ball 3. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Outside, that's a ball.
The Dodgers up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
Yeah!
Realmuto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's in there at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
Now a chance for Adolis Garcia. 1 for 2. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Phillies strand 1. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey!
The 0-1. Ground ball could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
he's safe.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
First and second and nobody out. And here comes Tommy Edman. That one missed. Here's a 2-0. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. First and second, no outs here in the top half of inning number 7. A little bit low.
That's down.
Full count now.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they now lead by 9.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Right through there for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Swings through that. Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach McCambley won't go any further tonight, and he leaves a runner at third, so we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching.
Orion Kerkering gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. Two outs with a runner at third. And a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Stewart. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder Brian De La Cruz.
Ball 1.
Good bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a foul straight back. He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Activity in the bullpen. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sasaki getting cranked up as well. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Come on, Dylan.
Popped up. Edman under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Here we go, Kyle.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
Who am I? You know the name. You know the name.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Ball 1.
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
A little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Sit down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Up next, for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
And that's in for a strike. Kirkering, a righty that throws with power. 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Tucker wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Ohtani.
Yeah!
And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him. And a 1-2. Stays alive.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
The 1-2. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Up next,
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Orion Kirkering is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
now pitching.
Tanner Banks will take over here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Will Smith to the plate.
Hey!
First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one
Inside,
almost got him.
1.
Next offering is fouled back. Ohtani, the lead runner out at second. Freeman at first, 2 out of the inning. Outside
That's ball
low,
2.
2-2. Now he breaks his bat, flips it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
Third baseman, Bryce Harper.
Ball 1. Ball, that's out.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. Home run number 20 on the year, and they cut into the deficit.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
No, inside.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker takes it in for the out, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2.
Nope, ball 1. Ball in.
That's
Ball
a
3.
little bit low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that's too
Ball 4,
high,
that's
ball
up.
4. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. The throw in, And he's
Out on the
out.
tag.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brock Stewart won't go any further. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So man aboard, Alec Bohm digs in now, 1 for 3. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Did he go?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Here's a 1-2. In the air to left center. Kim moving under it. And that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. 9th inning coming up. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Philadelphia, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball, that's outside.
Two balls,
Ball
no
two.
strikes to count. And another
Nope, that's
ball.
down.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. And there's the automatic. Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Pulls that one foul. The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And a weak ground ball
Nope,
to the left
foul ball.
side. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Betts, 1 for 4 with a double.
That's a ball.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man at second. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And a 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2. Foul! That ball's foul!
1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Just off the outside corner. Ball 3. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Three and 2. Payoff pitch.
That's ball 4.
And ball 4 to a board.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location. In this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
One out. Runners at first and second. That's too low. Ball 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave them stranded. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9. 2 up in inning number 9. Dodgers lead this one 10-2. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 9th. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder Brian De La Cruz.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Phillies,
really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Dylan Moore. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. De La Cruz, the base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a high
That ball's
chopper
foul.
and foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
The Dodgers up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball 2.
Next
Ball, that's
offering
rolled.
is down low.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
They're down to their final strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
10-2 the final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long